Hi,
Hi,
Ronnie.
sir.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Here we go. Very happy to see you once again. And we will use the time that we have for full discussion. So therefore, your topic is here in the chat. Healthy
Okay.
choices. You got it? Got the top?
Yes.
Yes, Ronnie?
Yes, I got it.
Yeah, yeah. Copy and paste, maybe. You're using a mobile or a laptop?
I'm using mobile.
Ah, okay then. So you may start when you are ready.
Yes, sir. I'm ready. I think
Yes. Went through the vocabulary, did you?
yes, a little bit, yeah, content that I read here.
Okay. Then you may start whichever you want. The what shall we say, and then speech questions, the speech topic. First the questions, then the speech topic, or you want to speak on the speech topic, including the questions in it.
Yes, speech including the question in it.
All right, let's go. So the question is, imagine you are speaking to your class or school assembly. You are asked to speak on healthy choices, how small daily decisions shape a stronger and happier life.
Okay, so I think in today's world, uh, as we know that everybody want to live in this world healthy and peaceful life that want to lead. So in this connection, I think we should make few choices that need to be verified, and none other than the specialist. And who else other than the doctor who can suggest us better about what could be better for our health. I have seen many students, those who are taking nowadays these cold drinks excessive, you know, day by day without knowing the value which is written there, that the content sugar it contains. Secondly, what we are eating actually, we instead of using vegetable, we are going towards other things like Maggie. We are preferring Maggie or something very simple, not nourish that suits us. The nourishment that our body needs, we fail to provide it. So, my dear student, what we need in this stage is that we use those things that really helps us to uh, help to grow our body, our muscles in such a way that we become fit to work uh, not only in a school but also wherever we go in our lives later, because we have seen when we reach to a particular age, we fail and we start fighting with the immunity. So we need to work for that well in time. This particular area can be covered and fixed only when we eat healthy food. And healthy food means balanced diet that need protein, carbohydrate, and different type of minerals. And you should have a complete, a wholesome plate in front of you whenever you sit, not only Maggie or noodles.
Uh, Very good. You did speak well. I just want to add something more to it. Number one, I don't know if I heard you correctly. If you said everybody want to live, then that is wrong. It should be wants to live. But if you did say everybody wants to live, then that is right.
Okay.
Okay. Because everybody, everything, everyone, it always carries third person singular S. Okay.
Yes.
In the present tense. Next one, instant food. It could be instant gratification. When we reach, so they stand for instant food and also for instant gratification. Next one, When we reach a particular age, no need. When we reach to a, no need. When we reach a particular age, no need of using to.
Okay.
And then a wholesome plate could also be called as a nutritious plate.
Right.
Okay, so that is one way. All right. And then let's go to another topic. And the topic is here for you: traffic jams in developing countries. Let's talk one by one, point by point. What do you think are the main reasons for traffic jams in developing countries? And once we have discussed that, we move to the next point and the next point and the next point. There are 4 points altogether.
Okay. For developing country, I think the first issue that we face, as far as the traffic jam is concerned, that we are not being able to administer where we really actually need to work upon the total that the load of the that traffics, and we fail to make a city well planned city like Chandigarh that is having sufficient roads and enough with the enough width, whereas we fail to uh, give it to the society. So that's the reason why we fail in developing country to control this issue of traffic jams.
Okay. So, what do you think are the main reasons? We need to add more reasons. Traffic jams, main reasons for the traffic jams in developing countries. Yeah, one or two you have touched upon. We could also touch upon, think of, include more reasons. One is poor planning. You did mention that, yes. And then, what do you think are the main reasons of traffic jams in developing countries? One is poor planning. True. Maybe we could say poor law enforcement. Poor
Yes,
law enforcement. People who are responsible. Do you have something to say on that, Ronnie? Poor law
yes.
enforcement.
Actually, in India, what we see when we go to the road, then most of the time we face this problem that nobody there is obeying traffic rules. Everybody is in hurry and they just want to cross everyone whosoever come in front of them. And this uh, haste always take us to a situation where neither me nor the person who was trying to overcome me in that situation will reach to their destination in time. So I think we need to focus on there should be something, some agency who strictly make us understand what actually is good in these rules. Yeah,
Yeah, I
so
think we are very good drivers abroad and poor drivers back in India. The moment we go to other countries, when we travel to abroad, when we go for work, when we go on student visa, we behave very well. We have all our driving etiquette completely practiced, under control, very well maintained, so to say. But when we come back here, we feel that anything and everything is okay. That's because the law enforcement authorities, especially the police, are not doing their job. If
yes,
they were to do their job, we would experience lane discipline most of the times, or driving discipline, which a driver ought to possess, ought to have, ought to keep. For example, tailgating is always a common phenomenon that we see on the roads of India. Tailgating means come very close to the front vehicle and then honk and honk and honk and try to overtake at every time. Almost, if you have got 100 minutes on the road, then each minute you are being tailgated, which is bad. And that is one thing. Another one is no idea, some of them, no idea at all about driving rules. Why? Because license is given too freely. If you are willing to pay 500 rupees to an officer, that officer would simply sign the document which will enable you to possess or own a license for all your life. And that is really infringing on the right to live of every citizen of India. Because who knows, because of that guy, you may lose your life,
Right.
the new driver. Okay, so Rani, I think better speak just like that. Let any ideas come. Don't worry about the rightness and wrongness of ideas, about the rightness and wrongness of the language, about the rightness and wrongness of vocabulary. More vocabulary will come when you practice more, when you speak more. The more you practice, the more you speak, the more you get in turn of fluency. Let's look at the next one. How do traffic jams affect people's daily life and mental peace?
I think it is the biggest hurdle in the in anybody's life. The first
Mm,
thing itself, the moment you come to know that is this particular name only, when it
mm,
comes near to your ear, that all of a sudden, your whole body reflect in a different way. Means you are not being able to reach the destination in time. And I also come across sometime that even the ambulance, they fail to get their way toward the hospitals because of the traffic jams, and that may lead to the loss of a life. The person who is already in a care need a medical care, and at that moment we are not being able just to guide them to reach their destination, to the hospital, wherever they are actually going. So this is the one thing. Second is when we are in the jam, we face to reach in time for the most important assignments, whether that is related with the office or sometimes your family programs, and even sometime I've seen that even uh, these type of at the winter, when you are supposed to reach to the airport in time, but even after spending the time for 2 hours or 3 hours, still you are not being able to reach there at airport in time. So this definitely is going to affect us, and it affects most of the time in that way. And the big cities, they are the biggest problem in this case. They suffer, and the population there, they suffer a lot because they even don't know, they don't use their own walking or to move to that. So it increase this junk of a different type of a vehicle on the road, and that hinders the normal lifestyle of a human being.
that's true. Very good. I agree with you. Next one, let's move on to what small steps can individuals take to reduce traffic problems? What
uh,
small steps?
Okay, I think one of the step that I already just mentioned here,
Much.
that is use use if you think that is the distance is of 2 kilometer or less than that, you can go there on walk. You can reach there without using vehicle. We
Mm,
can be there, and that is good for health also, if we see by using that perspective. And the second thing, as we need to have a strict law to obey, that is the most. And we need to have a trained driver, whether that is whether I am driving the car or somebody else is driving the car. That particular person should have complete knowledge about the rules of the roads, so that you may not create any kind of fuss on the road. When you know that, uh, even if you are in a hurry, when you enter, when you are on the road, and you know that everybody who is there, they are there because they have to go to their destinations, to the office or wherever, and there they need to reach just like you. They are also, you know, they may have also the urgency to reach there. So we need to understand this, and once we start, obeying the rule, and then using other mode, not only the vehicle, no cars. So we can, I think, use here somewhat decrease that. And once we just, follow these things, I hope this is going to reduce to some extent the traffic also. And we need a few plans also. Instead of that, I have seen most of the time, if I have to talk about Shimla, then there we have two or three main junction where we always have no jam for a 2 to 3 hours or a five hours during the season time. And this is because of the local vehicle, tourists, as well as heavy, loaded vehicle. They are there, and they don't know actually where they can go, or they can use other roads also to reach their destination. So better to bifurcates different type of vehicles and as per their capacity, so that everybody should not come or reach at a particular junction and create their HM. I think these things need to be taken care of.
Oh, yeah. Hmm. Maybe something like this. You can go to your destination on foot. Okay. Next one. Enforce a strict law. A trained driver. These are some of the points that you said. Use of bikes. Maybe we could think of using bikes
Yes.
wherever possible. Cycles. Okay. Or gear vehicles, gear bikes. Next one. Whenever possible, carpooling. If possible, carpooling. Instead of going one person alone, why don't we go as a group? Maybe after all, we are all going to the same direction and so same destination. So maybe we could even get a few more people on board with us. Then the use of public transport. Why can't we also use more often the public transport systems that we have, such as the buses, the trains, the metros? And the last and the most important one, be patient on the road. Wait for your turn. Don't be over anxious every time because everyone is on the in the line waiting to go. Everybody is really wanting to go somewhere, and so you are not alone. What is needed is follow the lane discipline, follow traffic discipline, which we don't use very often. We need to be patient on the road. Be patient. Don't be in a hurry. If too many people coming, as you said, not even the ambulances would be allowed or would be able to reach their destinations in time, the hospitals in time. So that patience is of utmost importance. And now let's look at the last one. Do you think discipline is more important than infrastructure in traffic management? Which is more important? The infrastructure of the roads and the traffic lights and all that, or what is it? Discipline.
I think discipline is the most important thing.
Yeah.
Until unless we understand this very thing that we become disciplined, and then we expect from others that they gradually come to the point. And for this we need to work again. Now I think uh, the first thing is a discipline, and then thereafter know about rest of the rules. Once you know that your this lane that you are heading towards and you are following that in a discipline, you are decreasing actually there any possibilities of accident. The first thing with the
Mm,
the second thing that actually what you are doing by following the discipline, automatically you need not to see all the time all type of instructions or everything like that. When you know that
mm,
you are focused there clearly, that you are not deviating from the path that you actually are following. The second thing, I have seen it many times on a YouTube videos or something like that, that uh, in foreign country they honor school buses, these ambulances, and even the person who is walking on the road. they stop before in front of the person, and they allow them to cross the roads. So these are the things that I think. So once we understand this is the discipline, once you follow the discipline, automatically you will be able to follow rest of the things, whatever the law enforcement is there.
Yeah, actually, on the road, we should not go with timed activities, so to say. We should always have that discipline on the road. Make sure you are not in a hurry. You can
Yes.
take a lane that is a fast lane, that's a different matter altogether, because that allows you to go to keep your pace and all that. But then, apart from that, it's always be patient, be disciplined, have the mindset of a person who is willing to understand the other. When I have worked for so many years abroad, we have always braked our cars minimum 30 seconds before the zebra line reaches, because we know that pedestrians may be there, may not be there. If they are there, well and good. And we were never in a hurry. And we would always, if there is a accident, wait. Maybe that's a time when everybody would be using their mobiles, because they know there's no point in trying to get before anybody else, because everybody wants to go.
Yes.
Everybody wants to go. That's why. And so, in case there is an accident, there is enough place for the police people to come to the spot of the accident. And in case there is an ambulance coming, it also has that lane free to move forward. If we, like in India, the auto rickshaw, the taxi driver, the taxis, and the bicycles, and the what shall we say, the bikes and everything come together, and then we try to make a big model of it. That should not happen. Bumper to bumper grid lock should never happen.
Right.
Bumper to bumper grid lock should never happen. We are all going in one place, so maintain the distance of maybe, let's say maybe at least 5 meters from the first vehicle that's in front of you. Keep that distance, and then drive sensibly, and don't be thinking of something else when you're driving. Drive sensibly, so that we never cause harm to people on the road, not to the drivers or not to the vehicles, and things like that. Yes, I think, Rani, we have got a lot more to talk on these topics, but we will stop here for today. Yeah, nice to have met you once again. Please do feel free to join again, and we will talk more. I wanted to give you many other topics. I said we will start with this today.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Yes.
bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.